Tobacco smoke enemas. Yes, this was a thing. I think this is an interesting topic because there is some mounting evidence that microdosing nicotine can have health benefits. I feel like the jury's out on that. I'm not sure that I would be on board with recommending that for our patients. My medical providers probably would not be super on board with that until some more evidence comes out on microdosing nicotine. However, back in the 18th and 19th centuries, this is why I don't agree most of the time with certain aspects of medical research. It's just because something seems to be a good idea and there's quote unquote research to back it up, doesn't mean that the research procedures and how we determine things and how we look at things won't change in the future. And we used to think that tobacco smoke enemas were a good idea. So it turns out people were, blowing smoke up somebody's bum using a special device to try to get nicotine absorbed into the intestines. Now, this was causing some burns and some infections. And in the receiver, I'm sure it wasn't the best idea for the giver either, for the provider, so to speak. And sort of gives new meaning to blow smoke up your butt, right? But this was a real thing, and this was something that people thought was a good idea. So what do we think is a good idea now that will turn out to be a crazy idea down the road? Anyway, by the way, now you look at this and you're like, wait a second, they were getting smoking tobacco, so the person that was doing the delivery was getting lung cancer while he was helping the other person with some health ailment or something. But anyway, this is a real thing. I'm going to give you in future videos, I'll give you other medical myths that were debunked. We'll talk about milk treatment at some point and who knows what else. But anyway, leave me some comments below. Let me know what you think about this particular treatment. I'm pretty glad that this one's been off the table as far as treatment goes. However, might have had some efficacy if the microdosing of nicotine turns out to be a benefit to somebody's health, then one component of this could have been a good idea. Dr. Dave Morris at Magnolia Medical Center here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Hope you found this information helpful. Take care.